Hey guys, I'm Emily Ann Buck, and I'm a level 5 leader here, and I'm going to talk to you about following up. How many times do we reach out so we're not that annoying person, but we want to be real and be able to talk to these people without feeling like we just want a sale, right? So let's talk a little bit about that. Perseverance will give you a major edge on other competitors. Do you know that only 2% of sales happen the first time someone talks with someone else? So that tells us that 98% of the people have been studied that they will buy something after a relationship has been built and trust has been built. So, just like you have probably already experienced, or trust me, you are about to. I've had my fair share of people ignoring me. That little check mark goes up on Facebook, or now it's a smiley face, I think. But that message goes up that you know they've read it, but why are they not responding? So trust me, it happens to all of us. Let me just tell you, if you are new, do not let that get you down. I can't tell you how many times people have watched me and have followed me on this business or joined me in business that never commented or never liked on any of my posts. So, how do we build these relationships with people that maybe we haven't talked to in 15 years since high school, or we work with them, but we just met them and we don't really know them? So 3 years ago when I joined this business, I swallowed my pride and started friending people on Facebook. It's really that simple. I had this thing and it wasn't to be cool. I just tried to keep myself more private, which is probably laughable if you know me now. But I would never friend request somebody. They always had to friend request me. So don't do that. Start finding people through your network of your husband or your mom or your best friend that you can friend on Facebook, so you can start growing some relationships there. Then I suggest, if you have that one girl, for example, that would be a dream team girl, go to her page and see the last time that she's posted. Like it. And don't go weird and like all her posts or every day, but just steady yourself and start liking their stuff. Then when the right time comes, comment on one of their posts. People are in a rush. They're reading Facebook at red lights. So when you get the opportunity, comment. Very genuine. I'm talking very real. It might be a picture of their daughter in a cute little ballet outfit, and I might just say, your daughter is the most precious thing I've ever seen. Miss you. I can't believe it's been so long since we've seen each other. There are so many endless ideas here of how to talk to someone on a Facebook post. Then look for and pray any reason at all for anything that you might have in common. So maybe they just went to the beach and you're about to go to the beach, and you can private message them or on the post and say, hey, I'm about to go to the beach. Where did you go? Give me advice for the kids. Just something that is making this person know that you're not all roading in fields, that you do have a life outside of this, and just expanding who you are on Facebook, showing your personality, but building that relationship. And that might take a long time, but sometimes that's the better way to go, because then they start to build that trust that we need to continue to follow up. Just remember, it's not always about you, it's about them. Make them feel special and really, really reach out to them and whatever they have going on in their life, and just make it about them. Little secret. So, back to the question at hand. How do we follow up, and how many times before it's annoying and obnoxious? So, let me get you a little statistic here. Okay. Studies reveal sales were closed after at least 5 times. Okay. 5 times. Not 1, not 2, not 3. 5 times. 44% quit following up after 1 no. 22% quit following up after 2 no's. 14% started quitting after 3. And 12%, goodness gracious, go people, after 4 no's. So only 8% ask for the sale that 5th time. We want to be in that percent. Okay, so what are we going to do? We're going to introduce a 5 no policy. Until someone says, no, not right now, not yet, or the money's not here right now, I've got camp, I've got cheerleading coming up, I just bought these new products at Sephora and they're so expensive. Until someone says that 5 times, then that's where we're going to start. But that's not necessarily where we're going to stop. And let me give you a great example of one that I have been through myself. Okay, I got my notes here because let me just tell you, this was 10, okay? The first one, I gave them the skin consultation. The second follow-up, was information sent to her about her specific regimen. The third follow-up, we are signing you up as a PC. I don't really give people that option. I just say, you don't want to pay this extra money, so guess what? We're going to sign you up as a PC, blah, 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 blah. You've probably already heard this language. If not, message me. I'll tell you what I say. The fourth follow-up was, okay, girl, let's place this order. And some people are just going to say, look, I can't tonight. I'm going to do it myself. I try not to let that happen, but that's what she said. So I gave her all the information she needed to know to place the order. Okay. Number 5. This is 2 days later after the initial conversation started. Hey, I'm just following up with you. How did the order go? Did you get it placed? Follow-up number 6. 5 days later. Hey, I heard your dog was lost. Is everything okay? This is like, hello, I'm still here. Please don't forget about me. And this is where you have to start learning to look for anything on Facebook to reach out to them. And I just simply said, I hope you found your dog. I didn't bring up Rodan and Fields. It was just like a, hi, I'm still here. Okay. Follow-up number 7. 9 days later after the initial reach out. Hey girl, there's an event tomorrow. I would love for you to join me. We had an event in Knoxville. So it was like, if you can't come, that's okay. You know, language there. 8th follow-up. We're over 1 month now. Hey girl, I don't want to bug you at all. I don't want to be that squeaky wheel, but it's been a month and I just wanted to make sure you didn't have any more questions. How can I help you? Let me know. I'm here for you. Good customer service. Oh, I also ended that with, well, how was New York City? And I always like to end a follow-up with something personal. Sometimes I don't start it that way because I feel like it's just Rodan and Fields, right? So I follow up with something more personal so they know that I'm not just about Rodan and Fields. Okay, follow-up number 9. Girl, it's been almost 2 months since we talked. Do you still have an interest? I have specials coming up. Let me know if you're still interested. There is no pressure at all whatsoever. Just let me know. I thought you might want to get on in this special. I've got 4 spots left. Create a sense of urgency. Okay, last one. Follow-up number 10. 4 months later. Trust me, I want to pull my hair out. I'm very honest, okay? So I'm just putting it out there, hey girl, I'm not hearing back from you and I'm being ignored and I don't really know what's going on. Do you still have an interest? Listen, it is my business philosophy. It is my business philosophy and professional nature to follow up with someone that has had interest in the product or the business until they tell me they're not interested anymore. So I do not want to bother you. I love you as a friend, but please let me know what your answer is so I can move on. And I'm telling you, that is exactly what I said, and I heard back. So all these other responses were just being read. This is when I heard back from her, okay? So sometimes you just have to put it out there. Listen, you got to be respected. You can't just let people walk all over you either, but you have to find a balance. So build those relationships. Let people know who you are, that you're married, that you have kids and your vacations, but let them know that you are passionate about Rodan and Fields and follow up with them. I think Liz Duggar once said up to 12 times. So you see there that I did 10, okay? Normally it won't take that as long, but everyone's different and you have to find their personality and what works for them. All right, so up next you get to hear from Christy Lucas, I think, on language. So with these 2 videos combined, I hope that you find a super successful follow-up and find that gold. Whatever, I'm done. Bye.